Hello, good people. What's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to another fragrance review. Today, I'm going to review a fragrance which was actually given to me, not gifted, given to me by one of my brother Jabir. In recent times, he gifted me and gave me a lot of fragrances, oils to review, and he's one of my serious followers. He follows my suggestions a lot. He is my neighbor in my where I live in Dhaka. So thank you very much, Jabir Bhai, for this wonderful perfume. Um, the thing is, the fragrance is very inexpensive. It's very exciting. At the same time, it doesn't have handful of reviews. Only I saw Ify shares. He reviewed it, I think, for the first time. I could be wrong. And then Mohit Khatri Bhai from Project Alternative. He is one of my dear brothers and friends in fragrance community. So this fragrance, I believe, deserves a lot more love. When I wear it, it's so good for the price. This house of Ard Al Zaafaran. The fragrance I'm going to be talking about is Jazzab, and I think it's also known as Jazzab Silver because of the color of the bottle. Perhaps they have a few more in the line, I do not know. But Ard Al Zaafaran is one house. I reviewed 3 fragrances so far. Each is clone or inspired by something more expensive. One is a clone of Interlude Man, spot on clone. They have clone for Black Orchid. Then they also have clone of Silver Mountain Water, but that one was not very spot on. But it was a good perfume for the price. So let's see if this is another win or the fragrance is a pass. Okay, the fragrance is actually being sold at USB page in Bangladesh. I believe not for very expensive pricing. I think the price is around 1600 taka. It's right here. You can take a screenshot, and the page is called USB UK shopping from BD. So you guys can buy it from there. Very, very expensive, and this 100 ml EDP, absolutely crazy. So do not ignore this perfume because it's cheap. The fragrance, only the price tag is cheap. The perfume is very, very sort of like entertaining and kind of like a surprising factor. Okay, like surprising perfume. So I think this comes only in one bottle size. So let's check it out. First of all, one thing I have a criticism of this box. These boxes are so big. I mean, so far the ones that I saw, this is going to be very inconvenient for people who like to travel. Let's say you went to Saudi. This is made in UAE, I think, but let's say you're traveling. It's going to take up a lot of your space in your luggage. The bottle compared to that is very, very small. I'll show you the bottle side by side. Check out the bottle. It can fit in on this at least 2 of these bottles, if I'm not mistaken. If you actually squeeze in, you can put 2 bottles. So kind of like a waste of space for me. But apart from that, nice little box. You can see the pattern. I don't want to describe it. EDP 100 ml. Side they also have their logo going on and the name Jazzab. And at the back here you got the sticker going on. Bottom looks like that, and up there it says Ard Al Zaafaran Trading. Okay, like that. So the box inside, nothing much to the box. I mean, you can see some pattern. I don't think this is going to be faked a lot because these are already inexpensive and cloned. So that's where the bottle stays. The bottle here is really pretty. I saw Ify reviewing it, and I think the bottle looks really, really lovely. It looks like kind of like a candle, I don't know, holder or something, like candle container or something like a nice showpiece from Turkey somewhere, like a very nice kind of a touch to the bottle. Very nice, very premium. It looks like metal, but I think the outer casing is plastic. This part is plastic, but looks nice nonetheless. Very heavy bottle. Cap, when you take out the cap, it has some weight to it. It's plastic, and yeah, plastic sort of, but chromish color. Inside this atomizer, it's like this, and bottom you can have some information. You can see the juice through like through the bottle. So let's talk about the perfume. Nothing much else. I'm wearing this in my hand for some time, and it's already gone to the dry down. Let me spray this once again and talk about it. Okay, spray is okay, very good sprayer. Okay, so for the price, so far what you get, so far a good deal, and clicks onto place, so you can pick it up by the bottle. So now this is actually known in the community for being a clone of Acqua Di Gio Profumo, which I have, and I'll let you know what I think of that one. Okay, so let's settle down a little bit. It's still moist. So this perfume, I think when I put it on the first time, it felt very, very strong. It opens up very strong, and when I do this, like I don't want to like go too close to this supremely strong perfumes. I like to do this so the fragrance comes to me. Okay, so what I get, like in the air, it's very beautiful opening. It's not exactly as Profumo. Okay, if you talk about Acqua Di Gio Profumo, or let's say you talk about Essenza, or even Perialis 360 degree red, which one I almost ran out of the bottle, a little bit left. This one is known to be a clone of Acqua Di Gio, more peppery. So brother Jabir told me that he finds this one Imperialist to be very similar, but I think I will humbly disagree a little bit on that opening, because this smells much better quality than the Imperialist one. Imperialist one has that very sharp synthetic sort of pepper that burns your nose, literally like how Jeremy describes it. It will literally burn your nose once you smell the Imperialist. If I'm gonna be using this, I'm not gonna smell it up close, but it smells so nice in the air, projects and lasts for a very long time. So that's a good value fragrance for 200 ml. You can get it for under 45 bucks. So this one for under $20, you get a very beautiful opening, and it doesn't smell exactly like Acqua Di Gio or Profumo or Essence. It has this kind of green opening to it. Okay, so kind of like a peppery sea accord, kind of spicy, and then kind of like Arabic twist to it. So imagine Acqua Di Gio with an Arabic twist. I do have Acqua Di Gio original one also. So it smells very fresh and it's very reminiscent of Acqua Di Gio, the original. But that added spices, I can tell you it's more sweeter. It's kind of like there's a perfume from Armaf, I think Blue Home or Blue I reviewed it. That one was more sweeter version of Acqua Di Gio. This one is reminding me of that one as well. But definitely very good, sweeter, like a interpretation of Acqua Di Gio with hint of spices and green, green herbaceous kick, which I really like because it's not spot on or typical same as Acqua Di Gio. So it has its own twist. And I like the fragrance. It's very uplifting. It's very there is this metallic silver kind of a tone to the fragrance as well, which giving like a cooling feel. So you can imagine like a oceanic, you sitting by the beach, nice sort of breeze flowing, and it's cooling you down on a hot summer's day, and that's the kind of feel you get from it. So it is indeed a lot like Acqua Di Gio, but I would say it's a very nice fragrance. If you buy Acqua Di Gio original one, it's going to cost you 75-85 bucks for 100 ml. This one is going to last 3 times more than that one, original one. But of course, it's not going to beat my favorite Profumo or Essenza. Not the quality, I would say exactly 100%, but for the price what you get, if you complain, you are not a good man. Why do I say that? Because we should always appreciate what we are paying and versus what you're getting. If you're expecting I'm going to pay 20 bucks, I'm going to get a fragrance that is better than Acqua Di Gio Profumo, most of the time I'm going to be disappointed, and we deserve to be disappointed. All right, we always should know what you are in it for. Okay, so for the price what you get, I would say nothing to complain with the presentation. Amazing looking presentation, and it really has that feel in your collection. Second thing is it smells really good. It's very strong projection, if you ask me. It's very strong. It projected on me like around 2 hours. It was a windy evening and everything. After that, it got kind of like a 1 to 2 feet, that much projection, and the total longevity is like around 7 hours. So if you wear this, put some more on your clothes, it's gonna hold that for 7 hours. If you wear it on the skin, perhaps 4 to 5 hours. Okay, so I think Ard Al Zaafaran Jazzab or Jazzab al Silver, whatever it is, the full name is, it's a win-win situation, guys. If you are on a budget, if you're trying to get something that's reminiscent of Acqua Di Gio, Profumo, Essence, it takes a little bit of element from each fragrance. So definitely check it out. I think this is one of the best bargain fragrances ever. Is it better than Imperialist? I would say all of them are special, are nice in their own ways. I do like, I'm not gonna lie, I love 360 Degree Red a lot. I reviewed it, one of my earlier days reviews. This fragrance is very nice, a lot more pepper, but this one doesn't have that herbaceous green Arabic metallic tone which this one gives you. So you get additional that feature. But if you compare it with Acqua Di Gio Profumo, I would still favor this because in terms of pricing, it's more definitely, but the fragrance has a lot more quality, patchouli. It has that kind of like oceanic accord. It's very much like a water, seawater. It's a little bit better blended, but of course you expect that with that kind of Armani brand. Okay, but for what you're getting, you cannot complain. Definitely great value fragrance. I'll give this like 9 out of 10 for what it is. So check out. I like this fragrance. I'm not gonna buy it because I do have a lot of Acqua Di Gios and I have Imperialist, but I would suggest if you're looking to buy one Acqua Di Gio like fragrance, Jazzab al Silver. This is a nice little fragrance here. Very good value. I'm giving it 9 for the values mostly, and the smell is very pleasant, and longevity is pretty good too, right? So that's the review. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.